comet Eurydice.
The comet Eurydice.
Eurydice is on a collision course with the comet's 10 irreversible collision course. Astral debris, solar radiation.
Amounts to a 10,000 mile.
10,000 mile wide electrical storm.
Electrical disturbances are always catastrophic.
Hi, it's Lynn Liaz, and I have some information for you today I just want everybody to pray about. I'm not prophesying this. I'm only telling you what I found out. I'm not saying it's for sure going to happen. I can only tell you the source that told me has always given me accurate information. He is in the know. He's retired, military. Anyhow, we've been hearing so much about an asteroid hitting the Earth. And then you have Prophet Ephraim's prophecy about an asteroid or a meteor. So, anyhow, I talked to my friend. Well, let me back up a little bit. I've been hearing about all these prophecies about in September a coming heavenly body. Some people say asteroid, some people say meteor, some people say comet. A lot of people don't know that there's a difference between all three of those. So, back to the point, I was doing a little bit of praying while I was getting cleaned up one day, and I said, Lord, give me some confirmation on this. And a thought occurred to me, like the Lord speaking to me or the Holy Spirit, that said, call your friend. You haven't talked to him in a while. So I said, that's a good idea. So I actually picked up my phone right then and there and called him, and he answered. And so I made a little small talk. How are you? It's been a long time and so forth. And then I said, hey, do you know anything about an asteroid or a meteor or anything like that at all that's supposed to hit in September? There's all these videos by different people on YouTube, news articles. A lot of these people are unrelated to each other in their prophecies, saying basically the same thing. What do you know about this? He said, well, I don't know anything about that. So then we talked a little bit more, and that was it. So after I hung up, I thought, well, that's weird. Okay, I guess, that wasn't a thought from the Lord to have me call him because he didn't know anything. So the next day, I got a phone call from this friend, and he told me, hey, I forgot to tell you, I found out about your question in regards to the asteroid. I said, okay. And this is the information. Well, he gave me more information than this, but I'm not showing that to you. He did give me the name of it. So I went online, and this particular body is, or heavenly body, is 2.5 miles wide. It's not an asteroid, it's a comet. And according to the real-time data that were shown online, it's nowhere in even proximity to us or would even come in contact with us. So I contacted my friend again, and I said, hey, I found this on the website, and it shows real time, and it doesn't even show, you can go all the way through by date, and it doesn't show, we're far behind it. It never even shows us in a pathway of this. What's up with that? And he said, well, the information I gave you is from my friend, and this friend is in another country, and I guess works in that industry that would know such a thing. And he said he would find out. I said, yeah, I need confirmation because I want to do a video on this and tell everybody about it. And so I need some sort of confirmation. So he did contact me last night and said that he spoke to his friend and did confirm it. It is this particular comet. What is being shown online is not correct, not real, not true. So that's why I'm purposely not giving you the name of it, because of that information, okay? But so that you know, it's 2.5 miles wide. It's pretty big. Now, even if it broke up, when it got into our atmosphere, it would still do mass damage. Now, here's what he said about it. Again, some things I'm not showing you on here. I've deleted. It says countries, he's told me this is why countries are moving equipment and missiles around They're relocating them for a path of least resistance in order to shoot at the comet, kind of like last resort. And he told me that I could Google different countries moving their missiles around. He said like Russia and China and so forth. So I did just that. Except I actually found stuff that they were test firing these missiles, and I've got that all pulled up. I'm going to show to you about all these different countries. We have one group last year, toward the end of the year, that was test firing their missiles, and then we have another group that was doing it this year all around the same time, test firing their missiles. And the United States of America just did it this year, kind of like making a statement that they were just flexing their muscles, so to speak. So that's been going on. We've got Jade Helm. Now, interestingly enough, look at this. It says, he told me the expected date is September 15th through September the 28th. Okay. Now, first of all, September the 13th ends the Shemitah cycle. If you go Google the Shemitah cycle, that is when God is supposed to pour out his judgment. There's always, in the Jewish calendar, there's a 7-year Shemitah cycle. All right? Jade Helm ends on September the 15th. So we've got the expected date, September 15th through the 28th. September 28th is also a blood moon. Interesting. So those are the dates they're expecting it. He said it's an unstable orbit. I said, well, where is it expected to hit? Now get this. Okay, this guy is, he doesn't follow any of the people I follow. He doesn't even know about Prophet Ephraim's prophecy or any of these prophecies about asteroids. He tells me that it is expected to hit off the shore of Venezuela and Brazil, 200 miles off the shore. It would cause tsunamis everywhere, globally. If it does not break up and hits without breaking up, which it would of course break up, I'm sure, it would be an ELE, or an extinction level event. That's if it does not break up. Now, even if it does break up, it's going to do some serious damage. Look at the one that hit, the meteor that hit in Russia. I think it was back in 2012 or 13. That meteor was about the size of a semi or smaller that hit, and look at the damage it did. Okay, so imagine a 2.5 mile wide comet hitting the Earth, even if it broke up in fourths. Okay, it would do some serious mass damage. So then he points out that we can also confirm this through our heavy earthquake activity. He said we also had 2 new islands rising out of the Pacific, which I have those links pulled up to show you. More volcanic and earthquake activity. He says since 2010, our activity has increased by 200%. Then I have the video for this that is going to be in my article I'm writing on this. Okay, I can't show it to you in my video because of, copyright things. So anyways, it shows these guys testing out the geyser at Yellowstone, and it has risen 6 to 8 inches. All right. These are signs of gravitational pull. He said, approximately a year before you have a heavenly body that's headed toward our Earth before it hits, you will have an increase in magnetic activity, such as earthquakes, volcanoes, and so forth. Okay, so these things confirm that.
Planet also means, very concretely, our very survival. We are, all of you know it, on the edge of a climatic abyss. In fact, we have 500 days to avoid a climate chaos.
Then here are the dates that were given to me that this comet was expected September the 15th through September 28th. So that's the window that they're giving for when they're expecting it. And again, I'm going to give you this information once more. I was told that it would hit 200 miles off the shore of Venezuela and Brazil. Okay, it would create massive tsunamis. These are the things that are being prophesied. The Bible talks about these things.
We have 500 days to avoid climate chaos. Very important issue of climate change, climate chaos, and we have, I think, we have 500 days to avoid climate chaos.
The French Foreign Minister said we have entered into the 500 days of climate chaos, which takes us to September 24th, 2015. What's he talking about? Is he talking about something coming from? Is there an asteroid cluster on its way? What is it?
And I'm proclaiming the acceptable year of the Lord from now until September 23rd, 2015, Yom Kippur, Day of Atonement. Starting September 24th, 2015, I will be announcing the coming of the glorious kingdom and His Majesty.